We admire brilliant minds.
those with exceptional intellectual potential.
But paradoxically, many geniuses never achieve the success they are promised.
Why this disconnection between intelligence and success?
The problem isn't their IQ.
It often resides in behaviors and psychological mechanisms.
The first trap is overanalysis. Overthinking.
The genius can see 1,000 possible scenarios for every decision.
where others see a clear path.
They see a complex matrix of risks and opportunities. This ability to anticipate often leads to analysis paralysis. They are looking for the optimal solution, the most elegant one. They forget that in the real world, 80% of the solution is often sufficient to take action. Inaction due to the pursuit of intellectual perfection is the primary cause of failure. The second factor is arrogance and lack of humility.
Extreme intelligence sometimes creates a bubble of isolation.
Genius may struggle to accept constructive feedback. He thinks, "My idea is perfect. Why should I listen to the critics?" Humility is yet crucial for collaborative success. The genius may also disdain tasks he deems too simple or repetitive, or having trouble simplifying their concept for a slower audience. Success is rarely a solitary achievement. She requires communication, listening, and teamwork skills. These soft skills are often neglected. Then we find the fear of failure. For a mind accustomed to immediate excellence, failure is not perceived as a learning stage. It's a total humiliation. They prefer not to try rather than risk not being the best. This absolute perfectionism leads to chronic procrastination. They are delaying the launch until the product is deemed flawless. But the world advances at the speed of rapid iteration, not at the theoretical perfection. Early failure is the most effective driver of innovation. Another major point is the gap between the idea and the execution. The brilliant idea is only 1% of the work. The remaining 99% is execution. That is, the monotonous work, the daily discipline. The genius excels in high-level conceptualization, but he gets bored quickly with routine. They move from one fascinating project to the next without ever finishing the first. They lack the tenacious perseverance necessary to cross the finish line. Discipline beats intelligence if intelligence refuses to be consistent. Much success results from the repeated application of average ideas, rather than the rapid abandonment of extraordinary ideas. Finally, social isolation plays a role. The genius often works alone. He feels he goes faster without having to train or convince others. But great achievements require a support ecosystem. Lack of mentorship. The lack of professional network. Isolation cuts access to practical resources. They may be brilliant in theory, but disconnected from the realities of the market or the industry. Ultimately, the potential failure of geniuses is not inevitable. This is a powerful reminder for all of us. Raw intelligence is only the raw material. Success depends much more on emotional intelligence, humility, discipline, and above all, the will to act. Even when the action seems less elegant than the theory. Stop looking for the perfect solution in your head. Start imperfect today.